High school basketball on Ticket TV is presented by Quirk Auto Group, Greenway Equipment, Brewer Redemption Center, and Pine Tree Solar. High school basketball on Ticket TV also brought to you by Next Home Experience, Northeast Driving School, Dean's Detailing, Levesque Business Solutions, Bangor Window Shade, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Novus Glass, Firehouse Subs, County Physical Therapy, Flash Me Maine Photo Booths, Chase's Family Restaurant, Fairway Auto Sales, Tossie's Checkout Convenience Store, Comfort Shoes and More, Frank's Bake Shop, The Fitch Company, State Street Optics, Bangor Floral, and the Coach House Restaurant. High school sports on Ticket TV also brought to you by Coastal Auto Parts, Hammond Lumber, Bangor Federal Credit Union, Creative Options, First National Bank, Mid-Coast Denture Design, and Miller's Workshop. Now let's get you out to the action on Ticket TV.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Katsiafikas Gymnasium here at Ellsworth High School as we get you set for Game 2 of our doubleheader this afternoon from Ellsworth, a boys matchup between the Caribou Vikings, 3-2 on the season to this point, and the Ellsworth Eagles. The Eagles come in undefeated at 6-0. Welcome into the Levesque Business Solutions broadcast booth. This is the Northeast Driving School pregame show. Jim Churchill and Ernie Clark with you as we get you teed up for this one between the Vikings and the Eagles. We saw a very entertaining and competitive girls game here earlier with Caribou winning that one on the road. Ernie, tell us about these Vikings.
Yeah, these Vikings off to a 3-2 start. Like the girls, spent last night playing in Dover Foxcroft against Foxcroft Academy. Like the girls team, got a big win over the Ponies, 64-52. Then stayed in Bangor overnight to come back for this morning game. Or afternoon game now for the boys this afternoon against Ellsworth. But Caribou, a young team, but with several players that got experience a year ago as they try to rebuild from those state championship years of 2019 and 2020, and off to a decent start. Head coach Kyle Corrigan told me he hoped they would be 4-1 at this point. They're 3-2, and they'll take that. It's been a pretty rigorous schedule. Old Town is among the teams they have faced, and one of the two teams has knocked them off. And now a big points opportunity here this afternoon against an Ellsworth team that is will be playing its third game in 4 days, and already has really cemented itself atop the standings with point-worthy victories over Old Town on Tuesday night, and then Orono yesterday, games you've seen on Ticket TV. So another matchup of teams that expect to contend for top spots in the Heel Point ranks.
All right, we've got the scene set here at Katsiafikas Gym. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more of the pregame show. We'll send Ernie down to talk with the coaches. That's up next. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV.
The day begins in darkness. Time does not define me. It drives me to keep roads, schools, and storefronts open, making sure our town is open by daybreak and our livelihoods are open for business.
It's your boss. Find it at Quirk.
If you're tired of rising electric costs, Pine Tree Solar in Herman can drastically lower or eliminate power bills for your home or business. Pine Tree Solar can even design and install off-grid systems for camps and remote locations. We are dedicated to making the process of going solar smooth and simple. Call us at 401-4300 or visit us online at pinetreesolar.com, where our local solar energy experts will give you a free solar energy consultation. Pine Tree Solar. Go green while saving green.
When it comes to repairing or replacing your windshield, Novus is the clear choice in glass repair. Locally owned and operated at 499 Hammond Street, we offer free mobile service in the greater Bangor area, as well as shuttle service during bad weather. We can come to your home, workplace, or anywhere you are. Novus is a preferred service provider by all insurance companies, and we can cover up to $100 of your insurance deductible. Whether it's repairing or replacing your windshield, door glass, mirror, or your rear window glass, you can count on Novus to be where you are when you need us the most. Call Novus today.
He can't catch a football, but he can fetch you a home. Catch Luke at Next Home Experience.
Back here at Ellsworth High School, Jim Churchill along with Ernie Clark and our Ticket TV team. Time for the coaches' interviews, and Ernie has gathered up Peter Austin, head coach of the Ellsworth Eagles.
All right, we're here with Ellsworth coach Peter Austin. Third game in 4 days. Yeah, do you notice the difference?
I'm a little bit more tighter, and hopefully the kids aren't. We talked about that in the locker room about it. We got to start out with energy, and take every possession and make sure we have a stop.
Yeah, a couple of big wins already this week over Old Town and Orono. The kids must be feeling pretty good about that part of it.
They are, and we know this is a big game. We won 2 hard-fought games against Old Town and Orono, and we know Caribou is a good team also.
Yeah, Caribou coming off a nice win at Foxcroft Academy last night before staying in Bangor and completing a little weekend trip here this afternoon. What do you know about Caribou? What's the challenge they present?
Well, we all know they're well coached by Kyle, and they got some good ball players that can flash into the middle. Thibodeau's good. He's a good shooter. So we got to contain all of them. We just got to play hard, defense like we have been doing the last 2 games.
Well, they're waiting for you at half court, so I'll let you go. Thank you, Jim.
All right, thank you, Ernie. We'll let them have their mid-court meeting. While they do that, we'll take a look at the current standings in Class B North. Of course, both of these teams from the Big East Conference. Ellsworth atop the standings, 2 big wins over Old Town on Tuesday, Orono last night here at Katsiafikas Gym. Those points will stay with the Eagles all season long, and they are the only undefeated team remaining in Class B North. Winslow and Orono right there at 5-1, and again, we'll have Orono at Old Town, combined 9-2 records. We'll have that game for you tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 here on Ticket TV. And Ernie's going to step up and see if he can make contact here with the Caribou Vikings coach. Looks like Ernie is all set down there, and we'll send it down to the floor.
Corrigan, coach of the Caribou Vikings, coming off a nice win over Foxcroft Academy last night. Just what were the keys to that victory?
Yeah, we played really well. We executed on both sides of the floor. I think the big difference was our fourth quarter and rebounding all game. We did a really good job rebounding. They're big, they're strong, they're athletic. I thought our guys did a really good job at finding bodies, pursuing the basketball. And then fourth quarter, we executed both sides of the ball. We played really good defense, finished each possession with a rebound. And then, of course, we made our free throws, and we executed on the offensive side, too. So it's a good win for us.
Pretty young team still, some seniors on the roster, but a building process that continues. When you're playing at your best, what are you doing?
We're shooting the basketball well, we're rebounding, we're taking care of it. Those 3 things are our 3 keys just about every game. If we can rebound, not give up a lot of second chance points, we can take care of it, limit our turnovers. There's going to be some turnovers, but we got to make sure they're good ones. And then we're shooting the basketball well. That's when we're playing at our best, those 3 things. So.
And you're familiar with Ellsworth, obviously. This is the 3rd game in 4 days, coming off a couple of big wins. What's the challenge for the Vikings?
Their entire squad's very good, but they obviously have Chance Mercer. In my opinion, at least top 3 in the state. Right now, he's just a junior. He can score at all 3 levels. He can do it multiple ways, and he gets his teammates involved. He's overall a really good player. He's a great kid, too. I've talked to him on a personal level a few times when we've run into each other, and he's just a really good kid. So he's going to be a tough matchup for us, but they got a really good squad.
Kyle, best of luck.
Thank you.
All right.
Jim.
Thank you, Ernie. Ernie talking with Coach Corrigan and Coach Austin here in the the Northeast Driving School pregame show. You see the matchup right there. 3-2 Caribou taking on 6-0 Ellsworth. And we're going to take a timeout in that Northeast Driving School pregame show. We'll come back. We'll take a look at the rosters and more. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV.
From the land to the sea, Chase's Family Restaurant is the place to be.
Are you looking for a place to unwind after a long day?
Then come check out our Hideaway Lounge.
With a bar that's both upbeat and laid back. And it's the perfect atmosphere for anyone who wants to unwind after work.
Or kick it up for the weekends with daily drink specials and a full dinner menu.
You can fill up on a good time any night of the week.
Thank you for being a part of our family.
Here at Chase's Family Restaurant.
Selling is all about relationships and building trust. At Greenway, it's our people that have built the business. We're fortunate to have a team with years of experience. They know John Deere equipment inside and out and go the extra mile to take care of our customers.
And right now is a great time to talk to one of us about a new tractor. Get 0% APR financing for 72 months on a John Deere compact utility tractor. Nothing runs like a Deere. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
We can go into a room and have absolutely nothing in there, nothing on the windows, no color, no character, no tone to a room.
That's, I think, where we're strongest, is being able to help someone envision what's going to go in that window.
And we leave, it's totally transformed into something that the customer wants it to be. We've often been told we make a room look better just by leaving it.
I'm Phil Levesque, President of Levesque Business Solutions. We're a family-owned Maine business since 1963. We're your one-stop shop for great office products at affordable rates. From copiers to office furniture to PPE, we've got it all warehoused right here in Bangor. We're your local small Maine business with a dedicated staff providing honest and friendly customer service, top-of-the-line tech support, and the option of in-house leasing. Let us help you get back to
And welcome back to Ellsworth High School. Just moments away from the opening tip in this ball game between the Caribou Vikings and the Ellsworth Eagles. Let's take a look at the rosters. We'll start with the visitors from Aroostook County.
Yeah, it's a mix with Caribou. You see the pretty solid nucleus of seniors, 6 on the team, but they get a lot of production out of a lot of their younger players as well. It's a kind of an interesting situation that way. But they're building back to trying to build back to where they were 3 or 4 years ago when they were winning state championships. And this is a new group, obviously. And so you're watching younger players develop under the kind of guidance of the older group.
And the homestanding Ellsworth Eagles, seen them a couple of times this week. A hard-fought win at Old Town and held on last night against Orono. And Peter Austin's team looking pretty good here at the
Really are. I mean, they have established themselves for the moment as the best team in Class B North by virtue of those back-to-back wins over Old Town and Orono, but another test here today. And one thing that Ellsworth has that other teams in Class B North doesn't have is Chance Mercier, who in the 2 games that we've seen has scored 28 and 25 points, and that's pretty much on par with his average throughout the season. He's a leader in every possible way. There he is, number 3 with the blue sneaks on there, but he is very active. 3rd game in 4 days for Ellsworth, but these are teenagers, so they ought to be able to handle that.
All right, and a quick look at the program histories for the Caribou Vikings. You mentioned those state championship teams, Ernie, from recent memory in 19 and 20.
Yeah, most recent memory, because the 19 team ended a 50-year drought for Caribou, who won the Class A state championship in 1969 on probably one of the 2 most famous shots in Maine schoolboy basketball history, the shot from beyond half court by Mike Thurston, and then came back in 2019 and 2020, won both those state championships in double overtime in the state final. Just kind of an amazing run that they had under the current coach, Kyle Corrigan.
And now it's the Eagles' history. Of course, we talked about it last night. Some quality teams in the mid-50s, 60s, 80s, and on into the 2000s.
Yeah, playing in the New England Championships in those 53 and 54 seasons. And then it's been a while since they won a state championship, though, 1966, although they've been in the hunt in terms of the state championship game here a couple of times recently, including last year when they went undefeated into the state final before losing in overtime to Yarmouth.
All right, high school basketball on Ticket TV presented by Quirk Auto Group. Your local Boss Plow dealer is Quirk Auto Group. It's your boss. Find it at Quirk. And we're also presented by Greenway Equipment Sales. How will you make the most of your land? Nothing runs like a deer in Bangor and Ellsworth, and at greenwayequipment.com. That'll do it for the Northeast Driving School pregame show. When we come back, we'll get you the injury report, the starting lineups, and the opening tip. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV.
Fast, friendly, honest, and clean. Counted right in front of you. You won't have to wait long to leave Brewer Redemption Center with cash in your hand. Located in the North Brewer Shopping Center behind the Parody, Brewer Redemption Center is open Tuesday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays, 8 to 4. So grab those returnables and head over to Brewer Redemption Center today. Our team is waiting for you.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Like our spicy Cajun chicken with Cajun seasoned grilled chicken breast and a house-made Cajun mayo. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs, save more lives.
Visit 920 Stillwater Avenue.
What's the biggest craze this fall for parties and get-togethers? It's Flash Me Maine. Photo booths are a fun, exciting way to capture memories at your party or event. And Flash Me Maine is the premier photo booth rental company. The Magic Mirror booth is the most elegant, modern, sleek, and stunning booth currently available. Then there's the Flash Me Maine Duo booth, a hybrid booth that is portable. Flash Me Maine has dozens of props and backgrounds to choose from. Their goal is to make sure you have fun and that your photo booth photos make memories to last a lifetime. Let Flash Me Maine photo booth rentals make your next get-together a blast. Find them on Facebook or at flashmemaine.com.
Whether you want to get back to work, back to sports, or simply back to living your life, County Physical Therapy can help you achieve your goals. With a new location in Bangor, County Physical Therapy brings a 30-year history of high performance, outcome-based rehab to the Great Skates Plaza at 82 Sylvan Road. And with priority scheduling, you get seen in days, not weeks. Remember, it's your choice. Make the best choice. County Physical Therapy, now in Bangor. Call them today at 401-4324 or visit them online at countypt.com.
And welcome back to Katsiafikas Gymnasium. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark, Director Jay Baines, and our Ticket TV team here at Ellsworth. Fourth game in 2 days for us here at Katsiafikas Gymnasium. It's the 3-2 Vikings of Caribou taking on the 6-0 Eagles of Ellsworth. Ernie, give us the starting lineups first.
Starting lineups for the Ellsworth Eagles. Junior forward Chance Mercier, number 3. Junior guard Miles Palmer, number 4. Senior guard Michael Harris, number 5. Senior forward Eamon McDonald, number 15, and senior forward Peter Koblinski, number 20. For Caribou, sophomore guard Cayman Sargent, number 3. Senior forward Reese Cavaniero, number 10. Number 22, sophomore forward Tristan Robbins. Senior forward Henry Herbert, number 30. Henry Hebert. And then senior forward Avery Thibodeau, number 34.
Avery Thibodeau with a shot right there for the Vikings. Gets fouled in the act, so he'll be at the line for a couple. Thibodeau, the spin move along the left side of the lane, and the foul against Eamon McDonald. Chance for Caribou to get on the board first, and they will. Thibodeau, good-looking free throw, senior. Ernie, give us some keys in this matchup between the Vikings and the Eagles.
Well, Caribou has to get good shots, make good shots, and then be getting back on defense to prevent Ellsworth from getting easy baskets, because Ellsworth's keys will include getting the ball to Chance Mercier as often as they can, and when not, let Miles Palmer shoot from three-point line.
That's right. Seems like Miles likes to take that first shot.
Yeah, he does. Get it out of his system.
That's right. Nice way to start the game for Miles and the Eagles with that 3 ball. Cavaniero along the baseline underneath the basket, and good anticipation there by Miles Palmer as he picks it off. Up the middle of the court, dishes right, Mercier lines up a 3, no good, battle for the rebound, and it's going to go off of the Vikings.
Vikings starting the game in a 2-3 zone. Let's see what they do here on the out-of-bounds play. It looks just like the same.
Palmer looking at that 2-3 zone being put forth by the Vikings. This is Kloblinski in the corner. Peter out top to Mercier. Skip pass McDonald. Now they look inside Kloblinski. Quick deal to Eamon McDonald, who can't hit the three. And now we got players going to the floor, Thibodeau and Palmer. And we're going to get a foul here against Miles Palmer.
Thibodeau trying to box out there on that left side. Lost his balance a little bit as there was contact with Palmer there.
Ernie gave you the starting lineups earlier. Starting lineups brought to you by Acadia Federal Credit Union. 8 locations in the state of Maine, a bunch in the county, and 3 in Bangor. Cavaniero up top to Sargent. Came into the lane, lost control of the basketball, picked up by Kloblinski. Ahead to Mercier, full head of steam, floats it up in the lane, kisses it off glass right in the middle of that square, and he picks up 2 points.
Yeah, pretty high off that square, but had it right in the middle, like you say, so fell through the rim quite naturally there, but there's Chance Mercier at his best, just attacking.
Diving into the lane, putting up the shot is Henry Hebert, senior forward. Picks up his first 2 of the afternoon.
Transfer from Van Buren.
Mercier for 3 from the corner. Can't hit that one. 1 and done for the Eagles. Hebert with the board. Sargent. Tristan Robbins spins. Scoops it up. Left it short. Gets it back. Trying to get back up again. Misses that one. Gets it back again. Third time the charm. No! Rebound Kloblinski. 3 big opportunities there for Robbins. Harris. McDonald, now Kloblinski, and whip it around to the near side. Ellsworth being patient against this zone. I guess we're going to see a little different game than we saw here last night.
Yes, and Caribou was able to control tempo with the defense, and of course the key to it is getting back before Ellsworth can run a fast break.
Now Eamon McDonald left open on the wing. He hits the 3. Eamon had some struggles in that department last night. Good to see him get off the schneid with that one. 8-3 Ellsworth. Cavaniero lost it along the baseline, so it's going to be Eagle basketball. And I think it's crucial for Caribou not to lose contact with this Ellsworth team, as you see the hit there by Eamon McDonald.
Yeah, they got to be patient. They got to box out of the zone defense on the misses, and to make sure to get out on the 3-point shooters.
Linsky along the baseline, out to Mercier. Quick turn and fire. Misses the shot. Offensive rebound, though, to Kloblinski. And the Eagles will reset it. Almost halfway through this first quarter. Just 11 points have been scored. 8 for Ellsworth. McDonald again, same spot. And that one too long. But there's Mercier to pick it up. And he got fouled on the floor. So no shot.
Looks like Thibodeau had the rebound, but Mercier stole it from him and then fouled before the shot.
First team foul on Caribou, 2 so far on the Eagles. McDonald left open again, and this one rounded off. Rebound tracked down by Thibodeau. Robbins to Thibodeau. Drives the baseline, goes up strong for the shot. Can't come up with it. And Kloblinski's going to step on the end line, so it'll be Viking ball. High school basketball on Ticket TV is presented by Brewer Redemption Center, conveniently located in the North Brewer Shopping Center behind Parity Shop and Save. Brewer Redemption Center is efficient, clean, offers excellent parking, 391 North Main Street in Brewer. 3:51 left to go here in the first. Game 2 of a doubleheader. And a thrower in the first one. Last second 3 by Ellsworth, missing the mark, and Caribou holding on for the road win. Ball across the sideline. It's going to be Caribou basketball.
New into the game, Kyle Kinney for Ellsworth, number 15. He's been out for the last couple of games. We haven't seen him play this week. We've seen his first action. Guarding Thibodeau, so.
Sophomore.
4 turnovers already on Caribou here.
Can they afford those? Josiah James Chin brings it across the timeline. McDonald gets it back from James Chin. Now they go to the right side, and Mercier. Skip pass, McDonald. Kinney goes to Mercier. His pass was deflected. Great job there by McDonald coming to the basketball, able to snare it. And will he be rewarded? No, can't hit the three. He's now 1 for 4. Long pass down court, and skying to reel that one in with a steal is Chance Mercier. Goes hard to the hole, takes a hit, ends up on his backside, but the ball goes down, and Ellsworth is up 10-3. Open at the other end, and putting it up and in is Henry Hebert. And we got a timeout called here by Peter Austin as we take a look at the replay. I think Coach Austin wanted a foul here as well.
Yeah, he wanted to vent. There was plenty of contact outside, really, more than on the shot. And then here's the other way.
Hebert was able to get his hands wrapped around that basketball and went straight up for 2. Our broadcast this afternoon presented by Pine Tree Solar, a local solar company dedicated to helping Maine make the switch to solar energy. Feel good about saving money and saving the planet. Go green while saving green with Pine Tree Solar. And we're also brought to you by Next Home Experience. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes all over Maine. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. 10-5. Home team on top in this one. 2:40 left to go in the first. Kenny had it briefly. Now James Chen out top. And that's Dawson Curtis along the baseline. Couldn't squeeze it. And a turnover for the Eagles. Into the ball game now for Caribou. It's Dylan Bouchard, junior forward. Sargent, Robbins, Cavanero, and also joining him out there is Wesley LaPointe. And that will be an offensive foul, legal screen.
Yep, on 22.
Robbins. See it right there as he was moving while trying to set that screen.
See their bench here early on. They played just 18 hours ago. Not that at this age they ought to be affected too much by it.
All right, 2:11 on the clock as the ball goes out of bounds.
But if you've got the depth, why not use it?